like to talk about this chapter. Chapter 20. What I just read. So Declan and Iris is still on their honeymoon. And basically they had to cancel their plans for the day because there was a storm. They were gonna go on a safari, but it was storming, so they decided to stay inside. And Declan starts watching a renovation show with Iris, one of Iris's favorite shows. It starts off at 200, page 200. Iris talks about wanting to renovate a house like they do in the show, and Declan was like, that's not my cup of tea, because there's mice and stuff in there. And Iris mentioned getting a cat who can fix that problem, the mice problem. And Declan mentions he doesn't want cats because he's allergic, and Iris goes, yeah, but it's good thing you don't have to worry about that then. Declan goes, why not? And then she goes, because it's going to be my house. If I want to pet cat, so be it. So then Declan goes, wait a second. Is my house not good enough? Question mark. And then they start talking about how, the whole plan was her to not to be living with him forever. And she then backtracks and says, your house is very nice. And then Iris goes, your place is empty, cold, and devoid of any kind of personality. It might be a house, but is the furthest thing from a home. And then Declan's confused, and so Iris kind of starts to explain, and starts talking about how her father wasn't nice to her and her mother, and Declan asked, was he mean to you? And Iris goes, yes, but not nearly as bad as my mom. And then Declan goes, don't do that. Iris is, hold on, let me go through this conversation again. So, Declan, hands clenched against his lap. Was he mean to you? I sigh. Yes, but not nearly as bad as he was to my mom. His upper lip curls with a look of disgust. Don't do that. My brows tugged together. Do what? Downplay your experience because someone else had it harder than you. That quote right here, if I had a pen and a highlighter and a sticky note by me, I would mark that, because I feel like I've had experiences where I look back on it and be like, it wasn't as bad as some other people's gets, and it's still an experience, and I think we as a society shouldn't downplay experiences just because people have worse than us. And then Iris goes on and tells them about her and her mom eventually leaving and going to stay at just a little shoebox apartment with their grandma. And she Iris tells Declan that she spent a whole week crying and telling her that she wanted to go home. And then Declan asks what happened next, and this is what Iris says. Again, this is a quote where I'd highlight and bookmark and underline and all the things. But she taught me how anyone can buy a house, but not everyone can buy a home. With a house, you can buy it, sell it, and renovate it. I point at the TV, but a home is more abstract. It's not a place, but a feeling I cannot describe, so you'll just have to take my word for it.